Volcanoes are geological formations that are formed when magma, molten rock, ash, and gas escape from the Earth's crust through an opening in the surface. These openings are called vents, and they can range in size from small cracks in the ground to massive craters. Volcanoes can form on land or under the ocean, and they are often located near the boundaries of tectonic plates, which are the large pieces of the Earth's crust that move and collide with one another. When two tectonic plates collide, one may be pushed beneath the other, creating a subduction zone where magma can rise to the surface. Volcanoes can be active, dormant, or extinct. Active volcanoes are those that have erupted recently or are currently erupting. Dormant volcanoes have not erupted in a long time, but they may erupt again in the future. Extinct volcanoes are those that are no longer active and are unlikely to erupt again. Volcanic eruptions can be explosive or effusive, depending on the type of magma and the amount of gas and ash involved. Explosive eruptions can send ash, gas, and rock high into the atmosphere, while effusive eruptions are more gentle and result in lava flows. The biggest volcanic eruption in recorded history is believed to be the eruption of Mount Tambora on the Indonesian island of Sumbawa in 1815. The eruption was so massive that it was heard over 1,200 miles away, and the ash and debris it spewed into the atmosphere caused a global climate anomaly that led to a year without a summer in 1816. The eruption of Mount Tambora was a stratovolcano eruption, which is a type of explosive eruption that involves a mixture of hot ash, gas, and rock fragments being ejected from the volcano at high speeds. The eruption of Mount Tambora was estimated to be a magnitude 7 on the Volcanic Explosivity Index, VE, which is a scale that measures the explosiveness of volcanic eruptions. The eruption of Mount Tambora resulted in the deaths of tens of thousands of people, both directly from the eruption and indirectly from the famine and disease that followed. It also had a significant impact on the global climate, leading to decreased temperatures and crop failures in many parts of the world. The biggest volcano on Earth, both in terms of its height and volume, is Mauna Loa, which is located on the Big Island of Hawaii in the United States. Mauna Loa is a shield volcano, which is a type of volcano that has a broad, gently sloping shape and is formed by the accumulation of many layers of lava flows. Mauna Loa rises about 13,678 feet, 4,169 meters, above sea level, but its true height is actually much greater than that, as the majority of the volcano's mass is located underwater. When measured from its base on the ocean floor, Mauna Loa is over 30,000 feet, 9,144 meters, tall. Mauna Loa is also the most massive volcano on Earth, with a volume estimated at around 75,000 cubic kilometers, 18,000 cubic miles, and an area of around 5,271 square kilometers, 2,035 square miles. It has erupted 33 times since its first well-documented eruption in 1843, with the most recent eruption occurring in 1984. Despite its frequent eruptions, Mauna Loa is considered to be a relatively low-risk volcano, as its eruptions are typically effusive and do not pose a significant threat to human life or property. The Yellowstone volcano, also known as the Yellowstone caldera, is a volcanic system located beneath Yellowstone National Park in the United States. It is a large caldera volcano, which means that it was formed by the collapse of the land surface following a massive volcanic eruption. The Yellowstone volcano is one of the largest active volcanic systems in the world, with a caldera that measures about 30 by 45 miles, 48 by 72 kilometers, and contains at least 45 cubic miles, 188 cubic kilometers, of volcanic material. The last major eruption of the Yellowstone volcano occurred approximately 640,000 years ago, and it was one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in the past 2 million years. Despite its active status, the Yellowstone volcano is not currently erupting, and scientists believe that the chances of a major eruption occurring in the near future are relatively low. However, the volcano does produce many smaller geothermal features such as hot springs and geysers, and these are popular tourist attractions in the Yellowstone National Park. The U.S. Geological Survey monitors the Yellowstone volcano closely to better understand its behavior and to be able to provide advance warning in the event of an eruption. Volcanoes go through several stages during their lifespan, which can be broadly categorized as follows. Active stage: during this stage, the volcano is erupting or has erupted recently. Active volcanoes can have lava flows, explosive eruptions, or both. Dormant stage: during this stage, the volcano is not currently erupting but may do so in the future. Dormant volcanoes are those that have not erupted in a long time, but there is still some activity beneath the surface. Extinct stage: during this stage, the volcano is considered to be dead and has no activity. Extinct volcanoes are those that are unlikely to erupt again, as they have not shown any activity for a long period of time. Resting stage: this stage is characterized by a period of quiescence after an eruption or series of eruptions. The volcano is not currently erupting but may do so in the future. During the resting stage, magma may still be accumulating beneath the surface, leading to the potential for future eruptions. It is important to note that the duration of each stage can vary widely and is dependent on a number of factors, including the type of volcano, the location, and the geological setting. Additionally, volcanoes can cycle between different stages over time, and a volcano that was thought to be extinct may become active again. Scientists use various methods such as seismic monitoring, gas monitoring, and satellite observations to track volcanic activity and provide warnings to nearby communities in case of an eruption. There are approximately 1,500 active volcanoes in the world today, although the exact number can be difficult to determine as some may be hidden under water or ice and may not be easily detectable. These active volcanoes are located in various regions around the world, including along the Pacific Rim, in Africa, Europe, and Central and South America. It is important to note that not all volcanoes are equally active or pose the same level of risk. Some volcanoes have been dormant for centuries, while others are currently erupting or may be showing signs of increased activity. The level of activity and risk posed by each volcano is monitored by various agencies and organizations around the world to help ensure the safety of nearby communities and to provide early warning of potential eruptions. The Ring of Fire is a region around the Pacific Ocean that is known for its intense volcanic and seismic activity. It is a horseshoe-shaped ring that is approximately 40,000 kilometers, 25,000 miles, long, and it stretches along the coasts of several countries, including the United States, Canada, Russia, Japan, Indonesia, the Philippines, and New Zealand. The Ring of Fire is located where several tectonic plates meet and interact, and it is characterized by frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. It is estimated that around 75% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes are located in the Ring of Fire, and the region experiences approximately 90% of the world's earthquakes. The high level of volcanic and seismic activity in the Ring of Fire is due to the subduction of several tectonic plates beneath the larger Pacific Plate, which causes the formation of volcanoes and the release of seismic energy. The region is closely monitored by scientists and government agencies to help ensure the safety of the people living in the area and to provide early warning of potential hazards. During a volcanic eruption, there are several things that can happen depending on the type and severity of the eruption. Some of the common phenomena associated with volcanic eruptions are ejection of ash and rock. Volcanic eruptions can eject large amounts of ash and rock into the atmosphere, which can travel long distances and have a significant impact on the environment and air quality. This can lead to respiratory problems for humans and animals, and can also affect air and water transportation. Lava flows, molten rock, or lava, can flow down the sides of a volcano during an eruption, destroying everything in its path. Lava flows can be slow-moving or fast-moving and can cover large areas of land. Pyroclastic flows. Pyroclastic flows are fast-moving clouds of hot gas, ash, and rock that can travel at high speeds down the sides of a volcano, causing widespread destruction and death. These flows can be triggered by explosive eruptions or the collapse of lava domes. Lahars. Lahars are mud flows or debris flows that are triggered by volcanic activity. They can occur when volcanic ash and debris mixes with water from rain, rivers, or melting snow, and can be extremely dangerous and destructive. Gas emissions. Volcanic eruptions can release large amounts of gas, including sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and water vapor, which can have a significant impact on the environment and climate. Tsunamis. Volcanic eruptions can trigger tsunamis if they occur near the coast or in the ocean. These waves can cause widespread destruction and loss of life. It is important to note that volcanic eruptions can have a significant impact on the environment, infrastructure, and communities near the volcano. Scientists and government agencies monitor volcanic activity closely to provide early warning of potential hazards and to help ensure the safety of people.